My neighbor's weird hobby accidentally solved the missing person case. I need to tell you about my neighbor Gary, because this man just accidentally became a zero of our entire neighborhood, and it's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. Gary's 67, retired, and has this absolutely bizarre hobby that everyone thought was creepy. He sits on his porch every single day with these massive binoculars and writes down everything he sees in this little notebook. And I mean everything. 3:47 p.m. Mrs. Johnson's cat knocked over her garden gnome. 4:23 p.m. Pizza delivery guy wore red shoes today. We all thought Gary was just a lonely old man being nosy. My wife called in the neighborhood surveillance system, and not in a good way. Kids would dare each other to walk past his house because he'd always be there, watching, writing. But last week, everything changed. This college student Emma went missing from 3 blocks over. Her parents were frantic, police were involved, the whole community was searching. She'd been gone for 4 days with no leads. That's when Gary shuffles up to my front door with his little notebook, looking all nervous. He goes, "I think I might have information about that missing girl that everyone's gonna think I'm crazy." Turns out, Gary had been tracking this suspicious white van that had been appearing in our neighborhood for weeks. Not just that he saw it, he had documented everything. Times, license plate, exactly where it parked, how long it stayed, which direction it went. Gary pulls out his notebook and starts reading. Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. White van, license plate 7G4KAM. Parked outside the blue house on Maple Street for 37 minutes. Driver appeared to be watching the college students walking to the bus stop. The police were skeptical at first, but Gary had 3 weeks of detailed observations about this van. He knew the driver's schedule better than the guy probably knew it himself. They ran the license plate. The van was registered to a guy with a history of stalking. When they tracked him down, they found Emma. She was okay, thank God, but she'd been held at this guy's house across town. The police detective told us later that Gary's notes were so detailed, they had enough evidence to put this guy away for a long time. Gary had unknowingly been building a case file just by being his weird obsessive self. But here's the best part. After the story broke, Gary became a neighborhood hero. People started bringing him coffee, thanking him, asking him to keep an eye on their houses when they go out of town. Gary's loving the attention. He upgraded to even bigger binoculars and got himself a fancy new notebook. Yesterday, I saw him teaching Mrs. Peterson's grandson how to properly document suspicious activity. The kid was so excited, writing down 4:15 p.m. squirrel acting suspicious near the oak tree. Gary looked at me and winked. You never know what might be important someday. Emma's parents bought Gary a gift certificate to the local restaurant and a thank you card that just said, "To our guardian angel with binoculars." Now, instead of kids being scared of Bay, they wave at him when they walk by. And Gary? He waves back at this binoculars and I just met like some kind of neighborhood superhero. I guess we all learned that sometimes the person you think is weird is actually the person keeping everyone safe. Gary's still out there every day, watching, writing, and now we're all grateful for it. Who knew being nosy could save lives?